I had a dream. It felt just like reality, but it was a dream. That was the one thing I was sure of. I was inside a regular old train. There were 3 passengers, including myself. I think we were inside a tunnel, because all I could see through the windows was a stone wall. But there was one thing that drew my attention. Posters and ads of a monkey. This creepy monkey was packed everywhere. Why are there posters and ads of a monkey face? Looking closer, the other passengers were a little odd too. Everyone seemed to have eyes that looked like that of a dead fish. Feeling the strangeness of the sights before me, I quietly sat as the train headed towards a destination I didn't know. Next up is live cutting. Live cutting. Suddenly a mysterious announcement played. Live cutting? Like fish? Confused and lost in thought, something caught my eye. Something not of this world. What the hell was that? Just seeing it made me want to puke. Those things gathered around the man at the end of the train. After that, his screams echoed painfully, and the train stank of blood. Is this really a dream? I started to think, when suddenly another mysterious announcement played. Next up is gouging. Gouging. At the same time, 2 of those things appeared. They appeared to locate their prey, and they moved towards their goal. The 2 of them went to the woman sitting next to me. Their next goal was her? The 2 things approached the woman and moved towards her eyes with something like a fork. I froze in fear. The woman next to me screamed loud enough to blow my eardrums, and I could again smell blood. Next up is minced meat. Minced meat. Oh no. Going in order, I was third. I was next. Judging by the announcement, I could imagine what was going to happen. They jumped up on my knees. As I expected, I heard machinery start. The things cackled. Wake up, wake up, wake up! The sound that gripped me with fear suddenly stopped. Working up the courage, I slowly opened my eyes, and that thing was there, as though frozen in time. I didn't know what had happened. I was still in the train. I hadn't woken up from the dream. So then, why? Next thing I knew, that thing was gone as well. A phone. Why here? I picked up the fallen phone and answered. It was the same voice from the announcements. Oh my! It would seem that it's not quite your time yet. What a pity. But, the next time you get on this train will be the last time. With those words, I woke up. I haven't had that same dream again since, but the fear that was born of it still grips me, even now. Praying that I wouldn't hear that announcement, I fell asleep again today. Next up to ride this train from start to finish is you, over there. This famous urban legend that inspires fear sees people getting on a train and dying one by one in unique ways, and it's said that those who hear of the story will soon join it. It's said to have been based off lucid dreaming. It's generally believed that monkey dream is based off of trains at zoos that are manned by monkeys. But in reality, it was named so because of the posters in the train that are of a monkey. According to dream divination, a monkey appearing in your dreams is bad luck, and a warning that people may betray you or your trust. If you are dreaming and see something that reminds you of the monkey dream, try to prepare yourself immediately. Nice to meet you. My name is... Before you read through this story, there's something I have to tell you first. It's very important, so please think about it carefully. Kotoribako. This is a terrifying curse. It's so powerful that it may affect you even just reading it, although effects vary from person to person. Are you a woman? Are you a small child? Even if you're a man, are there small children around you? If one of these applies to you, close this page right away. The effects are terrible, so if you're going to turn back, do so now. I've warned you. Read. This is what you've chosen, so I have nothing more to say on the matter. However, if something bad happens to you because you read this story, I can't help you. It will be too late by then, you know. Well then, let's enjoy the story. I heard this story from my grandmother. It was about a box our family had under our care for generations. One of my ancestors met a certain man long ago. As soon as they met, he said the following: "I'm being chased by a group of people. Please hide me." It's troubling to hear something like that so suddenly. Then the man continued, "Do you want a weapon to kill your enemies, those you hate, those you don't like? If you hide me, I'll teach you how to build that weapon." At the time, the country was being reborn in the Bolshevik War, what they called Japan's final war, and the Satsuma Rebellion was taking place. If he could receive a weapon such as that for free, well, that was a different story. Accept his offer. You're a very smart man. Allow me to say thank you. The man deeply bowed his head. For a moment, he saw him smile. The man brought out a box and then said, "This is a cursed box. The curse is so strong that you merely have to show it to someone for it to work. After being cursed, that person will die in great pain. Of course, there's no way to break the curse either." It was an unbelievable story. So, it was a curse. He debated what to do, but he'd already helped the man hide, so there was no reason to refuse him now. "Relax. This box in my hands right now isn't yet finished. I'm about to finish it now. Then I will give it to you. Let me tell you how it's made. To thank you for hiding me, I won't take any money." Accept his offer. "You really are a smart man. Well then, let's get to work right away." For a moment, the devil danced over the world. "And that is this box," my grandmother said, and put the box on the table. It was big enough for an adult to just be able to hold. It was a creepy piece of workmanship. It no longer works, so you can look at it and touch it no problem. Of course, you can't open it, however. This was a cursed box. It's called the Kotoribako, the box that steals children. Over the generations, it's not the box itself that our family has passed down, but rather how to make one. Well, to be honest, that time has passed now. The method has been long sealed. She wouldn't tell me anything more than that. A few years later, she passed away. The last thing she said was, "I will take the scroll that details how to make that box with me to the other side." Yet I knew how to do it. I saw how to make it. And there isn't just one Kotoribako. Now I regret it. Ever since I saw that scroll, something has been talking directly to my mind. It's too late. I sense that now. I hope you don't walk down the same path I did. If there's something you want, you'll lose something in equal proportion. You can still turn back. Please. Do you want to hear how to make a Kotoribako? Yes. Oh my, we meet again. We've met somewhere before. Quit playing around. At the very least, you've met me, right? Anyway, putting that aside for now. If you've made it this far, it means... I'm terribly sorry. It appears I wasn't mistaken calling out to you. You are indeed very smart. You wanted to ask how to make the box, right? Wonderful. I'm so happy. I didn't think there was anybody left. Well then, let me teach you how to make the most terrifying curse of all, the Kotoribako. 1. First you must make a wooden box that pieces together. 2. Next, inside that box, you must fill it with the blood of a female beast and leave it for 1 week. 3. Then, you must put the lid on before the blood dries. During this time, you make the insides. 4. Put in the body parts of a culled child. Of a child just born, the umbilical cord, the tip of their pointer finger, and blood wrung from the intestines. Of a child under 7, the tip of their finger and the blood wrung from their intestines. Of a child under 10, the tip of the finger. 5. Then close the lid. The name of the box changes depending on how many children were sacrificed for it. Of course, the more children were culled, the more powerful the box will be. 1 child, ippo. 2, niho. 3, sampo. 4, shippo. 5, goho. 6, roppo. 7, chippo. 8, hakkai. How was it? Did you get what you were looking for? I'm looking forward to it. To the time you unleash the Kotoribako on the world. Finally, there is only one rule you must follow. You must never make a hakkai. Why? Of course, not even I can tell you that. This name is written using the characters for child and to take something. This story is famous for its high-quality writing, the strangeness of the box's construction and name, and the terrifying truth behind it. It is, in reality, a curse. Kotoribako is said to come from Shimane Prefecture, and it looks just like a puzzle box, but isn't quite so easy to open. It affects women who are able to give birth, and children, destroying their insides and finally killing them. By killing the women and children, it will eradicate the family bloodline. It all started in a small village in the 1860s to 1880s. The villagers suffered terrible persecution, and so, to threaten those pressuring them, the Kotoribako was born. Yet they didn't just stop at those threatening them, and there were cases where they were sent to people that they didn't like, and their entire family was wiped out. Recently, some have claimed this story originated from the Atamina legend, a cursed vase. Even now, people claim that after reading the story they feel sick, their stomach starts to hurt, or someone who lives with them falls ill.